Hello Aquarius, this is your life path reading for the first half of February 2021. So now that the shuffle is over, I'm going to line up the cards. So this is your reading for February 1st and 15th. So I will read what kind of day it will be. Nice to meet you. I'm a spiritual counselor and my name is Jessie Lyne, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, thank you for coming. So well then, from February 1st to 15, I will read what kind of day it will be. So I would like to read first your fortunate day. So your first fortunate day is on the 1st. So this is the Cup of 10. So Aquarius, on this day, I feel that your worries are disappearing. It will be a day when you can feel great happiness. So there is no worry or anxiety, and it seems that you can have a peaceful and enjoyable time. You may also get great success or wealth, but for now, more than material value, spiritual value is more important. So around you is full of love, giving, affection, and receiving love. You will be able to create deeper relationships. So it seems that you can spend a happy time with your close friends and loved ones. So now we move on to your next fortunate day. So your next fortunate days is on the 3rd. So this is the Lovers. So Aquarius, meet a distant person, make friends with important people, get a job with the future. You will be able to take the first step to make your life shine. And it is a very important time to meet, interact with, and get to know people. The person you meet on this day, it's best to cherish the relationship with people you meet on this day, or people you know. Because also Aquarius, if you have a warm feeling in your heart or want to take action, let's put towards in reality. Now that your energy is up and running, there is nothing to prevent you. Rather than stop and watch, first, let's act. By moving, you can make progress and make new discoveries. So now let's move on to your next fortunate day. So your next fortunate days is on the 7th. This is the 9 of Cups. So Aquarius, on this day, you will get what you want and what you want. Realize your long-sought goals and dreams. You will be filled with the utmost satisfaction. And this satisfaction is the glory you have grasped with your own hands. You will be able to enjoy the happiness in front of you with pure feelings. The emotional journey is starting to come to a close after the violent ups and downs, and you face in the early numbers of challenges, which means that the things that you desire for everything you ever wanted, happiness, joy, and pleasure, all of kind of your most perfect dream is bound to happen. Wonderful. So next we move on to your next fortunate days. Your next fortunate days is on the 9th. This is the 3 of Cups. So Aquarius, friendship and teamwork give us a very happy energy. The sense of solidarity around you now turns into a strong band. What is born from it will be irreplaceable and wonderful. It's also a day when you feel more happy by taking good care of your community. If you are actively involved with people and have any events, please join. You may meet deeper friends and new lovers. So let's move on to your next fortunate day. Your next fortunate days is on the 11th, is the King of Swords. Aquarius, on this day, you feel more relaxed mentally and you think you can spend your time with confidence. Without being swept away by temporary emotions, looking at the reality, you will be able to make the right decisions. Always believe in your thoughts and always try to be equal. Also regarding work problems, your boss or older person is likely to help you. So let's move on to your next fortunate day. So your next fortunate days is on the 12th. So on the 12th, this is the Queen of Cups. So Aquarius, it's a wonderful energy that gives us love and compassion. The nature of love, acceptance, intuition, it shows that it is important. It has an important meaning for you. On this day, you can be honest with your feelings. The ability to read the minds of others is also increasing. Negotiations with people, consultations, and more. It is very suitable for events that involve conversations with people. Be proactive in engaging with others. It's also when your intuition is clear. If you get lost, you can choose whatever you want. So let's move on to your next fortunate day. So your next fortunate day is on the 15th. This is the Two of Cups. Aquarius, this card represents a strong pair. It represents affection, relationships that can be understood by each other, and bonds between humans. On the job side, it's time to work together and work with partner. And on the romantic side, it's a sign of good harmony. Even in friendships and other relationships, you understand each other and you can see that it is a very good relationship. Especially, it is a day when the number 2 has a connection. A strong pair is indicated here. The joy of 2 becoming 1. A partnership that is built on the union of forces. A strong connection and a balanced and equal partnership. A perfect balance also in regards with your career and finance too. You are receiving positive energy from the universe. So that is so beautiful. So let's see the rest of the day. So the rest of the day we go on the 2nd. So the 2nd is the 5 of Cups. So Aquarius, you may lose something or you may be overwhelmed by sadness. It will be possible to calmly look at the current situation and look around. But what this card wants to convey is, this is just the world in your heart. The actual situation is not surprisingly bad as you think. It's not pessimistic, but it will take a little longer for you to notice it. So now it may be necessary to mourn and mourn until you are satisfied. So let's move on to your next day. So this on the 4th. So on the 4th, this is the Sword of Fight. Aquarius, there is likely to be confusion and conflict on this day. You will win this battle by brute force or wrongdoing. You may think that some slyness and wickedness are necessary for life. Despite the fact that you think you've won, you might still lose in the big picture because you have annoyed or hurt that you have argued with. However, if you always use that method, you might be deceived someday. You don't forget that there will be time that it's your turn to get hurt. So too much ambition without actually regard to the consequences or the people that you affect is never something good. So be more considerate of those that we surround ourselves with. So just let go of ego. Okay, next, the next day is on the 5th. This is the Three of Swords. Of course, Aquarius, there may be events that are very traumatic. This sadness does not last long. Don't force your emotions down and cry as much as you can and shed tears. Let's purify the mind. If your emotions come down, what is important is what you learn from the event and how you can utilize it in the future. So Aquarius, please consider that it's time for growth and work hard to overcome it. You should be able to see the light someday. So let's move on to the next day. This is on the 6th. This is the Sword of 10. Aquarius, sad events and past traumas or something, it may be too much for negative. What the card wants to convey to you is it won't be any worse, so you shouldn't think positively. So say, dare to be reborn. No matter how dark the night, so that the dawn will come someday. Believe that the situation will improve. It's time to stop immersing yourself in pessimistic emotions, Aquarius. It's time to look forward and move ahead. Start moving forward. Okay, so the next day will be on the 8th. So this is the 8 of Cups. Aquarius, it's a day when you can forget about the past. You may be physically or mental, or it may be physical or mental. It seems that you will decide to leave the place. Also, away from those things. The card is sending a message that you need to move on to the next stage. Either way, you thought it would last forever, it will be a day when you can change your mind. So let's move on to the next day. This is on the 10th. So the 10th is the 5 of Pentacles. Aquarius, have you been putting yourself off for a long time? Give priority to mental and physical health. The card is sending a warning. If anyone can reach out to you in that situation, let's leave ourselves to those people. You can ask for help yourself, and these bad situations don't last long, so don't worry. Okay, so let's move on to the 13th. This is the 7 of Wands. So Aquarius, this day is for what you want to do and what you are doing now. So some people may disagree, but your will and beliefs is a very strong, so you need to confront them. You can do it. You can definitely do it. Inspiring yourself is utmost important. So believe in your power and push forward. So the next is on the 14th. So the 14th, this is the 6 of Pentacles. Aquarius, on this day, some people may need your support. And that person is in the same situation and position as you used to be. Please reach out gently. The method does not have to be money or gifts. Just talk, eat, and just provide your time or your company. Okay, so for Aquarius, there is a feeling that your worries will disappear in one day. It will be a day when you can feel great happiness. You may get great success or wealth, but for now, spiritual value is more important, and you will take the first step to make your life shine on the 3rd here. So it is very important to meet, interact with, and get to know people. Also, if you have warm feelings in your heart or want to take action, let's push forward towards reality. You will realize your long-term goals and dreams, and you will be filled with utmost satisfaction on the 7th. This satisfaction is the glory you have grasped with your own hands. You will be able to enjoy the happiness in front of you with fewer feelings. Friendship and teamwork are giving us a very happy energy on the night. And the sense of solidarity around you now turns into a strong band. What is born from it will be irreplaceable and wonderful. So you will be able to relax mentally and spend your time with confidence on the 11th without being swept away by temporary emotions. Looking at the reality, you will be able to make the right decisions. So there is a great amount of energy that gives you love and compassion on the 12th. Negotiations with people, consultations, or what some more. It is a very suitable for events that involves conversations with people. So be proactive engaging with others. So the 15 presents a strong pair. It represents affection, relationships that can be understood by each other, and bonds between humans. So especially it is the day when the number 2 has a connection. A strong pair is indicated here, the joy of two becoming one. So a partnership that builds in union of forces, a perfect balance also in regards with your career and finance too. So you are receiving a positive energy from the universe. So the energy, good luck in the first half of February. There is a lot of powerful energy. So do not caught up in the negative things. Actively grab the positive. So that's all. You have a wonderful life path for the first half of February. I hope this will help you in your daily life. So I will be back with your last half part of your life path for February 16 to 28, 2021. Thank you so much for watching and see you.